Aries, hi, welcome to your November 2025 reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Aries. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here, of course. Please try to remember that these are for the collective, so they are general readings. Don't try to force situations or messages to fit if they don't resonate. That is okay. Check your other placements and other Aries readings on this channel. Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa, so please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. It helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. All right, Aries, let's get right into this and see what November has in store for you. All right, for Aries, please. Here we go. Blessings. Indecision. Time to go. Regeneration. So far it looks like, yes, there's blessings coming in, but you're being very indecisive about which direction you need to go, which path you want to be on here. Either way, Spirit is letting you know it is now time to go. Whatever situation you are in right now probably isn't serving your highest good, and you should probably try to get yourself, where you need to go. Probably a tower moment in the recent past that you're trying to really start to rebuild, to regenerate what has been lost here. New life. Yeah, you're trying to get this new life up and popping here this month. You do have protection coming in here. So I'm going to take that just so that you don't forget that your spirit guides and ancestors and angels, they are protecting you. They are watching you. And there is protection on you right now, okay? All right. So even though you may feel alone in a situation or in a time, you're never alone. That's just, things are being worked on behind the scenes here for you, Aries. All right, we're going to pull a romance angel. This is for who you're connecting with, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whoever you're thinking about. You know how we do, okay? For November, please. For Aries. What do I need to see, Spirit, for my Aries group? No, Spirit says not that one. Oh, dang. All right. So this is the card Reconciliation that wanted to come out, that just flipped itself and the deck didn't come out. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay. You can accept it or not. You also have the calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations are helping bring you together. As well as this, new love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So, Aries, it looks like you have a lot of things that you can't make decisions on. This indecision is the Two of Swords in this deck, okay? So whether you're being indecisive because it's going to hurt, because you have a reconciliation trying to come in here and you have true love, Okay. That doesn't say that there's not love for this past person that's trying to come back in. You're just trying to call in something better, soulmate, something true, something authentic, something just for you here, kind of a thing. So you need to make a decision here. And a lot of you are going to see that this reconciliation isn't what you want it to be. So I think a lot of you are going to pick that that's what is time to move from, because somebody is on the other side of this waiting with this new life here. New life, true love, okay? All right, let's see what messages your spirit guides have for you, Aries. What messages do you have for Aries, please? Yikes. For November 2025. To overcome, you first have to climb. Okay? Lost but never alone. That's where that protection is coming in. They don't want you to think that you're alone dealing with this, whatever it is that is so hard for you to make this decision about. You need to do it, because crowning all of this is blessings. And sometimes if you can't make a decision, you are blocking your own blessings. A spiritual hug. Heal yourself to heal the world. Be calm and keep going. Yes. Okay. So no matter how bumpy your path may be, keep going. Don't give up here. All right. We'll get some cosmic insight to see what's coming in, going out, and staying the same. That will be up for you to decide where these cards are in your life, okay? They could have already happened, be happening, or not happened yet. Kind of a thing. All right, what else does Aries need to know for November, please? What's coming, what's going, what's staying the same? Okay, so you have distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait, those blessings. Guardian. A lost loved one watches over you. That's where that protection is coming from here. Date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. And they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. So, some of you could be at a distance with this true love here and making the decision to kind of go where they're at, kind of a thing. But they'll be back. It's really letting me know strongly that somebody from your past is going to try to come back and reconcile whatever was done here. And I don't think you're having any of it, to be honest. It's gonna be a bust either way, I think, Aries. But you have a hard time learning some of the lessons that need to be learned. So some of you are going to bite that reconciliation and cascade it and facade it as true love and a soul connection here. And that's not the case. All right. What else for Aries for 2025? It's a whole ass book. All right, here we go, Aries. Mm. Okay. Okay, so you have the Five of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Wands. There's that travel. King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. One more, please. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups here. Okay, so you have the Ace of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Wands, King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Justice, and the Chariot in reverse here. Again, there is new love coming in here. And I don't think whoever this person that is coming in that is going to try to reconcile this was expecting you to say, you know what? We've been here before. I'm not doing this with you again. Because by the time they actually get in gear of it this month, this person, this new, is already coming in, has already come in. There's conflict here. There's disagreements, okay, and tension. And again, this is going to be the buildup to this other person coming back when you're dealing with somebody new. There's going to be a lot of competition here. There's going to be feelings of rivalry, and there's going to be, tension is going to be big here, Aries. But this offer of love is still coming straight towards you. This person is very charming, very witty. Almost comes in like that knight in shining armor, like everything that you've kind of had to deal with. It's going to be, they're going to make you feel okay here. You're following your heart. They're following their heart. Okay? And there's going to be open communication about the thoughts, the feelings, the desire to move things forward here, no matter what it is. A lot of talking is going to be had here. In reality, Aries, I don't even think you're thinking about this person that's trying to come back to reconcile with you. I think with this new person coming in, you have found exactly what it is that you were looking for, needing, desiring, all of this. This person is going to help you to continue to transform and to get the new life that you want. Your decision is already kind of being made for you. Like Spirit is just letting you know you're being indecisive, so we're going to push it along. It is time for you to go. Yes, you're going to feel like, you're planning for the future here. You're planning for progress, not digress. You don't want to go back to something that you know that doesn't water your grass, that doesn't help things grow here, that just kind of dampers what it is that you have going on here. You see things very clearly with that Three of Wands here. You know that there's going to be a little bit of waiting here that you're going to need to do, but the opportunities are rolling in. You just have to wait for the right time. So you've made a decision to some degree here, and now you know that you have to wait. You have to wait for your ships to come in. You have to wait for this offer to come in, this conversation, this openness to come through here. Because whatever conflict you have going on, and I understand very clearly that some of you have already ran into this person that wants to reconcile. That's where the conflict is coming. That is why you're having a hard time making a decision, because whoever's coming back in is talking a good talk to you of making you think that, oh, everything since our time apart, you know, I've done this, I've grown, I've blah, 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 blah. And all they've done is had you waiting here. You really are standing in your power here with this King of Pentacles. Don't get it twisted, y'all. There's no gender specifics, okay? King and queen could be a man or a woman, doesn't matter, okay? But you have a form of discipline now, okay? You're disciplined in what it is that you want, how to keep yourself grounded and keep yourself flourishing without anybody but you. So yes, in a way, you've kind of done a lot of things on your own here. The long-term vision that you see, darling, don't trip. That stuff is going to come back into fruition for you. Everything that you have manifested is going to come back in your blessings this month, okay? There's perseverance here. There is diligence. There is, you know, sustainable results that you have put in from the work that you have done. You are now going to reap the rewards of that. Again, 2 cards here representing that you have to wait, okay? But it is coming. Just stay patient, okay? You have put balance in here. There is fairness back into your life, back into balance here. You are aligning yourself perfectly here. You are now understanding the definitions of cause and effect, action, reaction, okay? So whatever it was that caused the imbalance previously for you, Aries, you have now learned how to balance it out yourself. So now you have put the fairness back in. So whatever was done with this previous contract here, because there was some sort of contract, because when justice comes up, there is a contract, soul, twin, marry, job, whatever the case is, whatever kind of contract. Justice is talking about all sorts of contracts here with people, business, whatever the case is here. But you're kind of slowing down here now, Aries. You were kind of going, having the ball rolling, and now it's like you're that self-discipline, okay? And you still do have that lack of direction here. And sometimes you feel like you could be lacking control of the situation, okay? And you're kind of being careless and arrogant because, oh, well, now I have this new offer. I ain't got to worry about it. Everything that I've done on my own. So now you're trying to be a little bit arrogant here. I'm going to clarify that, Chariot reverse. Kind of, I just heard they got cocky. Somebody got cocky here. And I'm not sure if you're the one that's feeling there's loss of control or if this is an energy that is tied up to you. But we'll see. Clarify the Chariot in reverse, please. Because for you putting in all the work and doing what it is that you need to now lack discipline and self-control here just doesn't make sense here. The 6 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're isolating here now, Aries. So you're isolating and you're being kind of a cold and detached about it. You're isolating. You're not really putting yourself out there. You're hiding. Why are you hiding? Is it because your mouth has gotten you in trouble here? Tell me more, please. I feel like your mouth got you in trouble. But you said some things that you shouldn't have said. And if this conversation hasn't happened yet, be careful. Don't say things that you can't unsay. Yeah, you need to apologize for something that you said or done. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. So it's, and again, that represents for me the reconciliation. Okay. The cold, detached, the King and Queen of Swords is normally representing like a divorced couple here. So that's the reconciliation. You were hiding from the conversations that have been had with this person that is trying to come back in. You both said some things that you shouldn't have said because you both are kind of cold and detached and kind of manipulating the situation, even though you have clarity and you know what it is. You still allowed them to bring you out of character. And now there's apologies that need to be done and said. And whatever apology you're waiting on, it may come. When it will come, I don't know. It may come when you are full in swing in this, and then they can come in and kind of shake things up for you again. And you're going to allow it. You're going to allow it. Okay. Because almost a part of me is sitting here looking at this thinking, with that 5 of Wands out here right off jump, you enjoy the chaos. You enjoy the conflict. But you won't let no one know that. You won't let no one know that sometimes you enjoy that little back and forth, yada, yada, whatever. But you don't like it once you're the one who has to be in competition for whoever it is that you're dealing with. Weird. All right, let's close this off with the Season of the Witch. This deck is also read in the reverse, so if it comes up in the reverse, I will get it out of the book. If not, I will read the message on the card. All right. For Aries, please. November 2025. Okay, graveyard. Okay, there is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end and acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. So, what I'm taking from this is you don't allow yourself to have any kind of peace. You know no end of letting things just kind of go and letting it be. Even though you're at a crossroads and a decision needs to be made here so that you can pick what is best for you, you're still going to deal with this. Why? Because you are okay with living in chaos. So even though something may be done and buried here, you're going to keep resurrecting it. You're going to keep bringing it back. Why? Because it gives you that thrill. All right, Aries, that is what I have for you. I hope this helps. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. And like always, I will see you in the next.